Hello, welcome in. This is Kayora. I'm going to be looking into messages for somebody's spiritual pathway. I'm going to start my clock right now. If you're new here, I like to be a random, metaphysical, multi-dimensional tarot reader. So I like to just see what's coming through. And if you're returning, welcome back, babies. Okay, I'm going to get into it. The clock is on 14 seconds. We're going to start off with a goddess card and see what energy is coming out with those. Okay, Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing and protecting this reading to all beings in non-physical who wish to convey a message through me in love. To one of my viewers, I welcome you in to use me as a conduit at this time. And thank you in advance for your love and your guidance. Okay, what's the goddess energy we need to be aware of, Spirit? Ooh, jumping out. Okay, we've got Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. Okay, now I'm going to pull from the Starseed Oracle. What's the most important message we need for this reading? What do we need? The Seven Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. Okay, I'm getting this message that someone's finding their confidence to move forward with something and be who they really are. This could manifest as a project, something you've wanted to do for a while. And I feel like you know what this next stage is. And I feel like it's just a case of you stepping into this energy, embodying this energy. Spirit's kind of giving this message of a lot of the time people have been so subliminated with this idea of people not really wanting them to do well. There could be this fear of someone being in the fullness of their energy because maybe in the past you were around people who didn't like it when you were confident. And this is very subtle, sort of like spiritual warfare when you're feeling good and the people around you start acting weird. You could have grown up in a household with people who were jealous of you, stuff like that. And I feel like you're getting through this. I feel like you're realizing that your higher self is who you truly are, that your immortal nature is who you really truly are. And I feel like you're really ready. Spirit's telling me you're ready to bridge the gap. We've got flexible here. So let's see what comes out on the table. Okay, I want me to riffle these. So I'm going to riffle and split the deck. Okay. Let's do 3. Now we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck we've got the 4 of Cups, which is often a card of us ignoring our own gifts or turning away from something that could bring us great pleasure. And I feel like this is at an end for you. You know what your gifts are, is what I'm getting. But there's this feeling of dejectedness with the 4 of Cups. So I do feel like there's this subconscious energy where there could be a bit of fear. How are people going to react if I'm confident? Maybe there's been some people pleasing. Maybe you need to break out of something. 8 of Swords, there we go. There's that anxious energy. We've got the 6 of Cups here, 3 of Cups, King of Swords, Temperance, 7 of Swords. There we go. There's that energy I'm picking up on. We've got the Hierophant here, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. Oh, brilliant. What I'm getting from the 6 of Cups is that you've got so many gifts that you've brought in from a past life. And I feel like in your life you have been around, or maybe you've been tested on the cosmic stage with a storyline that has given you this choice. Do I stay trapped in what other people want me to be, or do I break out? Do I embody all of my gifts? I'm getting that you're going to do this here. I feel like you're going to get past some sort of emotional energy that's been conjured through the natural human urge to be accepted by others. And it happens so often that we're manipulated by people around us because we do have this pack animal mindset where, of course, it's inherent to our survival to flow and blend. But I'm getting that in this lifetime, it's imperative that you break free, even if you've got to do it alone. This is for whoever this reading is for, okay? Don't take what doesn't resonate. If you feel this reading is for you, oh God, we will know if it's for you because you'll probably be feeling tingles or something like that, or there'll be something that you have been trying to build up to for quite a long time. This is a divinity thing with the Hierophant on the table. Can you see this? Yeah, you can just about see that. We've got the Hierophant on the table here, reminding us that divine authority is much more powerful than any human around you in Seven of Swords energy. However, when we're on the ground down here, it can feel pretty intense. So let's have a look at this Six of Cups and we'll see what's coming out for this. I'm interested. I'm hearing past life gifts again. Seven of Pentacles. There's that energy of you've sown a lot of seeds in past lives. They're showing me this as volumes that you can pull from your own Akashic library. Lots of beautiful, powerful energy. And I feel like your challenge is to break out into this powerful energy, to do things differently, because we've got flexible on the table here. I'm getting this energy with the Seven of Swords that if other people are being sneaky, if other people are underhand, if they're not showing you how they really feel, or if they're secretly envious of you or don't want to see you in your power, the trick is, in a way, to play them at their own game, but at a higher vibrational frame rate. Seven of Swords could be seen as a flexibility card because it's a card of doing whatever you need to do to get what you want. But I feel in your case, there are energies to dodge, duck and dive. I'm getting there's this energy of having to really detect who is supportive in your life and who just pretends to be with this energy, and start to kind of use your higher intuition to avoid people. This can be difficult because we really want to see the best in people, but there's something giving you anxiety, and I feel like it could be someone's energy around you. I feel like energy is contagious and you could be picking up on someone's hidden thoughts about you, what they really think about you. And sometimes people's perception of us is so erroneous that we really pick up on that even. So there could be some transference of perspective here where someone's seeing you incorrectly, someone you're around on a daily basis or, you know, with regularity. And I feel like you could be picking up on energies from that person that are making you feel like you are something you are not. And this can happen, especially if we're with someone in close proximity. We really do become psychically intertwined with them, enmeshed. Our consciousnesses flow together essentially. So there could be this need for you to separate yourself out and discern what is true and what is you picking up on someone else's energy. King of Swords is emotionless essentially. In this reading, I'm getting there's this need to cut off your emotions and just see the pure, clear facts here. Let's get some more on the Six of Cups. Show me. High Priestess. There we go. And it so often happens. Guys, you know, if you'd seen me at certain points in my life where I was operating from my human nature with the childhood I had, you probably wouldn't recognize me. And I'm getting that energy here. There's this human nature with you, but there's this divine nature, and you're blending the two. And I feel like the divine nature is winning. The divine nature will win. But someone needs to know the only reason why you're feeling this anxiety is because of what your human self has experienced. They're giving me that phrase, every moment is a fresh now moment. So they might want you to keep repeating that to yourself and picturing yourself in this golden, beautiful energy. Show me one more for the Six of Cups, please. Having this much power can cause you anxiety because you know it's going to stand out, right? You know it's going to be something that's going to make you stand out. We've got the Eight of Cups here. So you could have to walk away from something in your life that represents a decision you made from the human nature. I'm hearing necessity, something you just had to do. Could be a job, could be somewhere you live. Four of Swords, yeah, okay. So I'm getting that moving away from this thing will give you respite. And we've got the Ace of Cups right here. So it's almost like there's a lot of energy waiting for you, but there is a situation where Spirit wants you to not see through an emotional lens. Spirit wants you to see simply through the eyes of logic when it comes to the people you're dealing with, I feel, with this Three of Cups. So I feel like there is something a little bit underhand. And again, don't take what doesn't resonate. But I do feel like severing ties with someone or some situation will release more of your power to you. Show me this Eight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It's almost like you're leaving behind the old idea you have about who you are and moving forward into this most powerful divine energy. There we go. This is my card of approval from the divine realm. This is the card of the initiates. This is the card of you accessing your true immortal nature and living with the fierceness and the beauty and the regality of that energy. And this is the thing here. There's great contrast between the Eight of Swords and this energy. So it could feel a bit like, whoa, who am I? Am I this human version of me? Am I my higher self? You are both, darling. And the higher self is going to win. They're saying to see yourself as a higher being, but see the human part of you as the baby part of you. So it's almost like the divine part of you has got to hold the hand of the human part. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of that reparenting kind of idea. So this is about consistency. This is about you accepting your divine nature first and then pulling the human part of you along by the hand. And they want you to know this is normal, okay? It might seem like, well, a divine being is going to be confident all the time. Surely our logic would tell us that. But oh no, not in the 3D or not on the earth plane, because we do have a vessel and it's natural and normal for you to feel fear occasionally. There'd be something wrong with you if you didn't, right? So your fear is normal. Anxiety is normal. It's a normal part of just being in the flesh. It's traumatic enough just being born, right? So they want you to know that this disparity is only normal. And again, they give me flexibility, like be willing to roll between the human nature, you know, that's more physically based and has to do daily things and has to ground itself in reality. They're saying, don't think you're not a divine being just because you have this human nature. That's why we've got Gemini in the birth chart. We are all dual beings. We all have the human nature and the divine nature. So they're saying that's perfectly normal. Forgive yourself for that. Acknowledge that that's a normal part of things. Self-doubt is a normal part of things. There's definitely something here for you to create. Birthing creations here. Okay, and with the 7 Star Sisters and the 3 of Cups, I feel like this is going to be a group activity or a group event. And I feel like you're going to attract these energies in, or maybe you already have, when you fully accept that this is who you are. Even if you have a bad day, even if you have moments of doubt, even if you have moments of fear, this is who you are. And all divine beings go through this. They want you to know this. Something in your personal Akashic library that you've got to birth and express to the world. Show me this 3 of Cups. What do we need to know? I'm hearing other divine beings. We've got the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So this is a very physical thing that I feel like you're going to be bringing into fruition. You could be surprised at how quickly you shift something in your life or grow something in your life. They're telling me with the 3 of Cups that all these branches on this little tree here represent the new connections that you're going to be coming into. You could have met people recently, but I feel like there are energies coming in with these here. They're comparing this card to all the different branches on this tree. So you've definitely got a lot of support, and I feel like this is inevitable. Once you, they're telling me 51%, once you switch it so that you are in your divine nature for 51% of the time, once you just tip the scale that tiny bit, the divine nature becomes dominant. There's something for you to make money from here. There's something for you to create. They're telling me there's something for you to roll into in quite a smooth way here. King of Pentacles. This is going to be secure friendships or a secure group, perhaps of divine feminines or divine beings. Let's have a look at the King of Swords. Show me. Judgment energy. Yeah, having a clear mind is going to really help you to make this transformation. Judgment is about a rebirth, right? So tarot shows us how difficult it can be for us to come into our immortal nature. And you're not the only one, my darling. But I feel like you've had a lot of glimpses of who you truly are. And I feel like you're going down this pathway, following the calling of your heart and of your higher self. They're telling me these different colors here, these rays of light represent all the energies that work with you, either in the physical or non-physically. But there you go. These two are holding hands and they're saying, see that as you holding the hand of your human self. Gemini energy, accepting the dual nature, in your current incarnation is going to help this be easy for you. This is, they're telling me spiritual replenishment, but this is transformation of the spirit when you really realize how immortal you are and you really realize why you're here. King of Swords. Let's get one more because I want to know about the emotional element of this. Show me one more for the King of Swords. There could be something that you're doing that requires a lot of focus, a lot of intellect. Ace of Pentacles, which we've got here already. So this is all about you stepping out onto that golden pathway. It takes a lot of bravery and a lot of courage, but I feel like you're going to do this. This is who you are. This is what you're meant to do. Okay, and I feel like if you haven't already met these people represented by this card here and the Three of Cups, it's going to be an easy transition and it's going to be long lasting. I'm getting with the King of Pentacles, something really fruitful for all of you. And I feel like it's just going to feel so natural. They're giving me natural with the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to grow naturally. It's going to feel normal. And I feel like this is one last little, show me a doorstep. So it's like one little step you've got to take to embody this power, to be in this power. Show me Temperance. Queen of Swords, yeah. So I feel like to balance your life out and to get yourself onto the frequency you need to be on. Hierophant again on the bottom of the deck. There could be some cutting off that you need to do. And again, the Queen of Swords doesn't operate from emotion, but pure logic, pure rationality. She's seeing the big picture and she knows that some things can't go on. And she does what needs to be done. I feel like there's a big frequency raise here with the Temperance energy. Once you, they're telling me relinquish. So there could be something you've got to give up, something you've got to reject, something that's been making you feel dejected. Maybe you've tried to change it, but we've got a fresh pathway here with the Fool energy. Let's see Seven of Swords. Show me. Queen of Pentacles here. Show me one more. Fool energy again. Something in you is craving security, because something around you hasn't been secure. And Spirit doesn't want to go into this too much, because I was asking in my head about the intentions of the beings and stuff like that. And what I'm getting is that you're a very solid person, and maybe the people around you haven't been that solid. Maybe they're not so loyal. Maybe they don't want to grow. It's something like that. Spirit just wants you to get straight onto this new pathway. The Fool card, it seems like such a simple card, but most human beings on this planet never get to the first step of the major arcana. They never put their foot on the first step. They're not initiates. They won't acknowledge the non-physical. So the Fool is someone who is illuminated by his higher self. The Fool is someone who can be chilled and joyful in the now moment and look crazy because he knows a lot about the universe. He knows he's immortal, essentially. And this represents, normally it's not a head, right? Normally it's a little satchel. It represents everything you're bringing with you from all the incarnations you've ever lived. There could be a strengthening up here of the animal intuition that we get from having a vessel, which is a beautiful thing. And I feel like maybe you're going to start doing something. This could be changing your diet. It could be working out, something physically based to ground you more into reality. Not that you're not grounded in reality, but there's something about grounding yourself and allowing yourself to maybe be ferocious. Because feeling fierce, like this tiger here, is a step up the vibrational chain compared to feeling anxious and nervous. And maybe you're worried about pissing people off or not giving people what they want. I feel like you've got an instinct that someone around you isn't really for you. And the advice here is to get really strong in your body. Let that animal nature guide you. And let yourself acknowledge that we are essentially made of the ape and the alien. We are the sapien. And what I feel like here is that we've got to acknowledge this animal nature as a beautiful part of us. And when we can do that, it's more than just holding our human nature by the hand. We merge our higher nature with the animal nature and we become what we truly were always supposed to be. And I feel like that's going to take place here. There's a fearlessness here. You could know what your animal spirit guide is. Could be a wolf or a bear or something quite ferocious. They want you to get in touch with that. Maybe do a guided meditation to meet your animal spirit guide. And I feel like that will anchor you in. Just like this plant here, it will give you roots. It will make you feel much more comfortable to roam the physical. And then your higher nature gets a comfy seat also. Your higher nature gets to team up with that animal part of you and become, I'm getting superhero. I'm getting like superhero vibes here. Let's have a look at the Pope. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Show me, what do we need to know? They're pulling me to the number 5 on this Hierophant. Change is inevitable. And we've got the 4 of Wands. So they're telling me this in a bossy way. It's your divine duty to be wonderful. It's your divine duty to be great. It's your divine duty to glow. And they know how hard it is, because when we're in a lens of consciousness where we're anxious, we think completely differently compared to when we feel confident. And they don't want you thinking that just because you have some human moments where perhaps, you know, you doubt yourself or things don't feel too good, they don't want you to think that's who you really are. Who you really are is who you are when you feel wonderful. That's your true nature. Your higher self is who you truly are. The human part of you is temporary. So you're going to do this. I feel like you're going to cut off whatever you need to cut off in order to catapult yourself and roll yourself into potentially a new timeline with beautiful people that I feel like you're going to do beautiful work with. 4 of Wands, stability of the spirit. And what I'm getting is that you get stability of the spirit when you allow that divine nature in. When you ignore the people on earth who are so brainwashed, they think that they can mock spiritual people who actually acknowledge that they've got 2 sides to their brain, or who actually acknowledge that the non-physical powers the physical. They're saying ignore those people. You could have rubbed up against a lot of them, like many of us are forced to do. And again, that energy could have rubbed off on you. So there could be you know, you could wonder sometimes, am I crazy? They're saying no, but this is part of the initiation for you to trust in that higher nature. Trust in who you are when you feel great. Tiger energy, initiate energy. That's the challenge. It's not easy, but when you get that crown, it's all worth it, my darling. Let's have a look. Ace of Pentacles. They're pulling me to the pink rose here, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles here as well. So I feel like your daily life could be changing soon when you step out on this new pathway. Growth I'm getting. Let's pull another of this Knight of Pentacles. It could be telling you to take it steady, don't rush. But there's a pink rose on here also. I feel like your heart's going to blossom on this new pathway. They're pulling me to the fact that there's a unicorn on this card. We've got the 10 and the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of stability here with all these court cards, all of these Pentacle court cards. And I feel like maybe you do feel rushed to make a decision here with this 8 of Swords, because when we're anxious, our perception of time can even change. And what I'm getting here is there could feel like a new relaxing path may make you feel like you've slowed down a little bit, but in a really good way, in a taking your time, no rush kind of way. And this has to do with these people that you're going to be meeting, or these people you've met, soul group members. I feel like they're going to relax you because they're going to notice your magic. Okay, balm to the soul. Right, so what they're telling me is with this pink rose and this pink flower here, meeting other pink roses is going to make you feel so normal. I feel like your nervous system is going to relax, and I feel like this is going to be something that affects your daily life in a positive way. Let's have a look at the Fool card here. Again, a lot of abundance. Whatever that means to you, could mean money, could mean great moments, could mean getting to spend loads of time in the forest. I'm seeing swimming in my mind's eye, tennis. So abundance comes in many formats. But I feel like you're going to get a respite here when you take this new pathway. I feel like it's going to be way more relaxing and way more shining. There we go, baby. There's that courage that you have in every cell of your body to be crowned, to be royal, to be who God made you, or to be who your higher self truly is. This is your birthright. You've got the free will to make a new decision anytime you want. They're pulling me to this sun energy and the sun around this beautiful lady's head like a halo. They want you to put your halo on and let yourself be strong here. Let's get a couple of these compass cards, and we'll see if we can get any more advice, any more hints? Yeah, they're saying you already know about this Seven of Swords. You do. That's what they're giving me. Envy. It's surprising how many envious people are on this planet, you know. It's really bizarre. We've got water here. So cleansing could be important. Salt baths could be important. Again, they're giving me that swimming reference. You could swim a lot. Okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. You could find in water you become a really powerful conduit. Okay, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. So there's something here about water being particularly significant to you. This could be a placement in your birth chart that they want you to pay attention to. Okay, this is cheesy, but they are giving me that idea of flowing like water. And again, this kind of pertains to you being flexible when it comes to maybe wriggling out of something or getting away from something. They're giving me this energy of you doing things that are unexpected when it comes to this Seven of Swords energy. Not letting them know what you're going to do, but doing something so random. It's almost like they want you to just totally take your mind off this energy and see what pops up. Let's see, what else for the water? So I feel like you're going to think of something. Yeah, Uranus energy. You're going to think of something that's so far off the map of what maybe someone is used to that it just wins you the game. This is something that's like a breakthrough energy, like a bolt of electricity. This is something zany, something different. And we've got focus pocus, where the mind goes, the body follows. Where the water flows, it flows, right? I feel like you are finding a course of action that's the path of least resistance. Show me. So water wears things down over time also. So there could be a situation you've been in that has maybe worn you down a bit over time. Intent here. Okay, so something about you putting out the most powerful intent you can to the universe. Maybe you want to ask for them to help you anchor in this higher nature even more. But when your intent is pure, when you have this beautiful heart-centered energy, it gives you this dynamite power to conjure from the universe. I feel like your heart's really pure. Yeah, pure intentions, getting you everything you want. We've got Sagittarius here, hitting the target. And again, they're giving me the centaur. Half animal, half man, right? But I like the thought of being made, you know, a vessel made of the ape and the alien. I think that's pretty amazing that we can create vessels and flow conscious energy into it. Show me one more. Okay, they're saying flying like the arrow, flying like the arrow, new stage. All right, so be open to fresh ideas, be open to being completely different than you've been before, be open to doing things that people would never expect you to do. Scorpio energy, transformation here. So this is going to happen, okay? There's so much security here and so much exuberance with the Fool card twice. They just want you to put your crown on, but they're showing me a cap. They want you to put your cap on and be who you be, all right? And I hope this reading's helped somebody. Gone on a bit long, but, you know, I do like to talk. I love you. I hope this reading's helped. Mwah.